And we are live. Hi, good
Yes, we
evening,
were.
everyone. Very good evening. It's 10:30 over at my side. And very quick introduction about myself. I am Janice from Singapore, and I am a full-time working mom of two teenager, a wife, and also a daughter to aging parents. So while I'm working full time, I also run a digital business that I have been running for close to 5 years. And today with me, I have Steve, and I let Steve do a quick introduction about himself first.
Thank you very much, Janice. Thank you. Yes, as Janice said, I'm Spaith. I'm originally Nigerian, but I'm resident here in South Korea, in Seoul. And I'm also a working parent. I'm a parent of three kids, two teenage daughters and a young son. And I'm also a member of the same digital business community as Janice. And it has been a blessing to meet Janice and every other person that are a part of this community. I enjoy being here.
Hi, yeah. Okay. So you might be wondering, like, why are the two of us doing go live at this hour? For Smith, it's close to midnight. For me,
Yeah,
it's very late at night. Okay, so you know, um, we are actually digital business entrepreneurs. For myself and Steve, we actually know each other through this business. We had no connections earlier, and definitely, I don't have any connections, and I'm not able to get connections all the way to Korea, all right, and a Nigerian in Korea. It's impossible. Okay. So we actually know each other through this business, and we work together um, in this business towards the goal we set in our
yeah.
life, right? So today uh, we decided to go online to casually talk about how we started, why we started, and
Mhm.
basically we would we would want, or we would hope that our sharing would inspire people who are stuck in their life somewhere. That's where I was, right?
Yeah,
And when you hear our sharing, it will motivate you or inspire you to make a difference in your future path. That's what we did as well.
that's true.
Okay. So today I just want to casually ask Speed, right? Like Speed, how long have you been in this digital business?
This is October, so I celebrated my second anniversary just about 6 weeks ago. Yeah, so I've been here for 2 years, 24 months. Yeah.
Nice. So 2 years ago, when you uh when you chance upon this digital business, right? And of course, you came in the same way like I did, because I started like 5 years ago, right? So you
Yeah.
came 5 years, okay, 2 years and 5 years. My maths, I didn't do a little of maths. So our difference is like 3 years apart, correct?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So during that period of time, nothing changes, right? 5 years ago, how I entered this business versus 2 years ago, how you entered this business, it's the same, right?
Yeah.
Things didn't change. Okay. So when you chance upon this business, uh, I have to say that the first impression and the very obvious impression that most people see is there's a lot of women in this community. Am I right?
Yeah. That's true. That's totally
Okay.
true.
So so I'm actually asking you from a man point of view, because I
Mm,
actually have men who are interested in this business, but they
okay.
sees a lot of women in our community and they wonder, is this opportunity for women only? So have that actually come across your mind, or have you ever, or when you see that the percentage of male versus female, right? Female took a higher percentage, right? What was your first thought about this
Okay.
business when you joined?
All right. That's a good question, and that brings back a memory of when I was exploring the business before joining fully. Uh, it was a question that came to mind as well. I thought, oh, is this a business for women? But when I continued exploring, when I continued digging deeper into the business platform, I saw a few men who were equally very active in the community. But I didn't join just because of the men or women or the disparity in the ratio of men and women. When I explored, I got to know that we have a diversity of professionals. We have engineers. We have, I don't know if I'm allowed to say, but we have people who work in law enforcement in the United States. We have school teachers. We have firefighters. So we have people of different professions. And I myself, I'm coming from the education field, and I thought to myself, well, this is not about male or female. It's about people coming together, people from different backgrounds. That was my big focus. You understand me? And another thing that attracted me is the fact that not only that the male and female ratio is different, but also the age disparity. If I'm not wrong, one of our youngest business partner is either in her early 20s. When I heard about her 1 or 2 years ago, I heard someone who was about 22, 23. I can't remember if that's accurate. Yeah. And I know we have a business partner who's in her 60s, maybe 70s. So the age range is very wide. So different walks of life, different age grades. It wasn't about the gender for me. It didn't really matter because I see that anybody can do this. That was what gave me the confidence to come in, because if they can do it, I know I could. And that was what changed it for me. Yeah.
Nice. All right. Actually, the youngest business partners we have is 18 years old.
Oh,
And
18.
yes,
Wow. Wow.
and 18 is the uh, legal age that they can start this business. So,
I
you know,
see.
even if you're 17 and you say you want to start this business, we have to tell you, sorry, you have to wait for 1 more year.
Wow. Amazing. Amazing.
Okay. So what makes this legit is we have rules, we have
Mhm.
regulations, we pay
Yeah,
taxes, and we we are not a business that's uh, just to, you know, play around. We are
no,
serious in terms of how we want to have our future.
that's true.
So we take our future very seriously, in other words.
That's totally right. That's totally right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that you brought up this question about male female ratio in the community, and it makes me also appreciate the fact that it really doesn't matter who you are, whether you are male or female. If you put your mind and you do the necessary, you will get the results. Because like the youngest one I thought we had, the one who was in her early 20s, I heard, was it within 6 months? She was totally transformed. You know, she did a lot, you know. Of course, she would do a lot. She's a much younger generation. She has a clearer mind, active. She's very good with the internet,
Energetic.
energy and everything. Yeah. So I when I heard her story, I really appreciated her, you know. And now when I look at you and I look at other leaders in the community, I want to ask this question because you've been here for 5 years. I'm just two. So, my question to you is this: with the different challenges we see in life, personal challenges, of course, when you're building anything new, there will be challenges. You understand me? Business challenges and even challenges in relationship with people in and out of, with all of these challenges we have, what kept you going in the business? That's my question for you. What is that motivating factor that kept you going despite all the challenges that come around you?
Mm, I think I didn't want to go back to square one. That's a
Hmm.
very, square one, in a way, is back to just my sole income. And because, while I'm still having an income from the corporate, I am seeing that there's no security.
Hmm.
Every day, I mean, it has been twice of an experience. The first one was I joined a new industry and a new role in a new company. And within 1 month, the company went into bankruptcy.
Oh my.
Okay. Then the second time was the current one where I joined them 3 months later. I took the confirmation and they I took the confirmation from them, and the next day the company say they are restructuring. So I'm like, okay, you confirmed me yesterday, so the next day you tell me I may not have I may not have the job if I'm part of the victim of people who will be retrenched,
Yeah.
right? So the first time I was living in fear. The first
Mm.
time when I had that, I was so afraid of losing my job because my husband hasn't been working already. All right. So 5 years into this business, second time I'm getting it, not just second time, in the same corporate, right? This
Yeah.
same company, I had it twice, right? So it's two second and third time in the same company. Okay. But in my heart, I know that I already have something back end. If
Mm.
I were to, uh, if something were to happen to me, I know I already have a safety net. Compared to the first experience, that feeling was different. All
Mm.
right. So starting this opportunity, yes, every business has its opportunity. Every businesses has its challenges, and it's not just businesses.
Life
As we
generally.
step into, as a student, your challenge is to get grades, right?
Yeah.
As a working adult, your challenges is, corporate policy,
Mm-hmm.
um, all the nonsense from, your colleagues or your boss. All
HR,
right.
human
Whether
resource,
your
and all of that.
project, yes,
Yeah.
correct. And and it I mean, business and employee challenges are different,
Of
but
course.
both you need to deal with people.
Mm-hmm.
So in any industry, any form of businesses, people, you can't avoid human relationships, right? So uh back to your questions, why am I hanging on here with the business challenges, is I don't want to go back to my corporate challenges and just hang on to it. Then you also may ask, why not other businesses? Hey,
Mm.
then
Yeah.
I actually um analyze how the business works. Today online there are many forms of digital business,
That's true.
right? And people do videos like us,
Mm-hmm.
right? People, and they spend time doing video, probably more than the time spent doing video, probably 10 times more than us.
Yeah.
The content that they need to create is like an influencer. Is They are very professional,
That's true.
right? And but for us, the way we share our business is genuinely from our heart,
Yeah.
from our real experiences,
That's
from
true.
our real life sharing. I don't put on makeup. I don't have to make myself look nice.
Yeah.
I just want to be myself.
That's true.
And I haven't come across anything better than this platform for me to change and restart and the challenge again. And 5 years is not a long journey, it's not a short journey as well. Right. I treasure every people that I come across in this business. And it's so amazing that how people from this community has made a huge difference in my life,
Yeah. I
right?
feel the same
So
way. I feel the same way. Yeah. Mm,
okay,
I really
and
do.
that's part of the reason it kept me going, because
Mm,
we are never alone facing the challenges.
that's true. That's true. Mm,
Yeah.
wow. Amazing. Amazing. You see, when you made reference to the people in the community, I've come to see that, like in every environment you are in, you just have to look around and see where you can connect. And once you connect, you start to grow. Once you connect, you start to you start to experience things that even money cannot buy. You know, I was really amazed looking at some testimonials of people, not just about the business itself. Of course, there are lots of business testimonials, but relationship testimonials, testimonials about brothers finding each other, sisters finding each other within this business platform. So it has also given me that courage to stretch out. Yesterday morning, I was doing a similar live like this with someone from the USA, from Virginia Beach. Today I'm doing with you from Singapore, and this week I still have to do with some from Malaysia, some from from Europe. So it's a big community, and it's like we have a global family, and that gives me joy because it's like right now sitting here in South Korea, I know that I can reach out anywhere in the world and find someone that would accept me and say, "Hey, you're part of us. What do you want? How do we go about it? What do we do?" So that is something that I've come to love. So going back to my original answer, where I said the diversity in the community, the people I saw, the different walks of life, that attraction remains today. It remains today. Because when I talk to the teachers, or I talk to the engineers, or I talk to the doctors, we bring different perspective, we bring different viewpoints. But when we put all of these together, it helps us to bring out a very unique approach to everything, and it produces very good results. So I just want to thank you, Janice, because you've been one of those who've been contributing a lot to my growth in the business, and I can't express my excitement. I said I just celebrated 2 years. The other day, Facebook just sent me a reminder. They sent me a post from 2 years ago. And that thing they do, they put one picture from 2 years ago and they give you a blank page and they say, "How has it changed?" And I was able to put on my new page a new picture. I put on the picture of leading the team that I'm leading now. And I was like, 2 years ago, I only post just quotes, but today I'm leading a team. This is what this community can do. We can build leaders. We can build people who grow to become very, very important in the community. And thank you as one of those who lead us. I appreciate it. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I really enjoy um I enjoy sharing what I know. I I love to help people, right? So there is no boundary in this community, I must say.
Not at all.
And um for the audience, I think this is for the audience to know us
Mhm.
and learn about the business. You know us as a person. Okay? But to you, we are not important. The important thing is, what would you like to do for yourself, right? For you might be seeing many of us sharing the same community, same business platform. You might be seeing us all over social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok,
Yeah.
Instagram. We are
Everywhere.
all over, right? And many people have the same question. What are you guys doing? It's
Mhm.
a common question, right?
Yeah.
So it's not about um, poaching you into this business, but it's sharing, because our business has no obligation because it comes with a refundable policy, right? So
Yeah.
you come, you understand, you like it, you join. You don't like it, ask for refund. Simple as that. Okay.
Yes.
But the many and very important thing is, what would you like to plan for the next 5 to 10 years?
Yeah.
Right. I spent 20 years working very hard, sacrificing my nights and my health. And today I actually went to my nanny's place. She's the one that looked after me, but she was paid nanny. Right. She's
Mm.
very old, and I've not seen her for 1 year plus.
Wow.
So recently her daughter actually texts me and say she misses me. And you know that I was so busy at home and so much things have happened as well, and I kind of like lost that um frequent visit that I used to do last time. So today I
Right.
actually went to see her, and she lost so much weight, right?
Mm.
So, you know, this this business actually gave us the time that we need to be with our loved ones.
That's true.
And she was complaining to me that, her kids are busy at work. Um, they they don't have time to be with her. She need that companion as we age, or as our parents age. What they need is to have the children beside them,
That's
because
true.
they are just like children. They feel lonely.
Mm. That's
So,
correct.
and that's where our business provide us. And how does it provide us the time freedom? You will need to step in to understand, what does this business platform provide you to free up your time.
That's true.
Okay, we can't tell you everything, because when we continue on, it will take hours and hours, and that's not giving us that time freedom it's
No.
supposed to be, right? So
That's
to the
true.
audience who may be watching us, following us on Facebook, or you may need just chance upon us the first time, don't be afraid to step out, step up, step out, and
Hmm.
reach out. You
Right.
may not be in the same country, same state, but it's so social media is so connectable now.
Yep.
Right. So simply ask us the questions that's holding you back.
Mm.
And then we are here to help. That's the most important thing, because many of us has been in that shoe you are probably currently in.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have anything else to add, Steve?
There's nothing else to add because I think you've analyzed everything simply. And the one thing I want to just say to them is, if not now, then when?
When?
And of course, if not you, then who? Because as they say, your future and your life is in your hands. You have to make the move to make the change. If you don't do it, it's your choice. But if you do it, your future self will thank you. And that's all we have to say.
Yeah. Okay. So it's very late for us tonight. But we hope this sharing give you some thought as you are lying on your bed. All right. And
Hopefully so.
wake up tomorrow morning with a bright new uh, thought, and brave through what you need to brave through. Okay, we'll catch up. You'll see us very often in our social
Absolutely.
media. So, we are always here. Just reach out, like we said, and have a good night. Goodbye,
Good night.
everyone.
Take care.